Hello students, good morning. Welcome to online class standard 12 subject chemistry, and in this 12th standard chemistry the unit we are discussing is unit number 2, that is P block elements 1, and the concept of today's class is borax. Okay, so in P block elements 1 what we are going to see now, borax. Okay. Okay, dear students, first we have to know about the formula of borax. Do you know the formula of borax? Yes, the formula of borax is Na2B4O7 10H2O. What is the formula of borax? Na2B4O7 10H2O. And in this video, what we are going to see is first, the preparation, how borax is prepared. That is the first thing we have to see about borax. Then secondly, its properties, the properties of borax. And finally, the uses. Okay, so what are the things we are going to see in this video? The preparation of borax, properties of borax, and finally the uses of borax. Is it clear? What is the formula of borax? Na2B4O7 10H2O. Okay. Okay, dear students, first let us see the preparation. How we can prepare borax. It can be prepared from columnite. It is an ore. Okay, so when columnite is boiled with the aqueous solution of sodium carbonate. When columnite is boiled with the aqueous solution of sodium carbonate, then these all chemicals react together and they results the formation of borax, calcium carbonate and calcium hydroxide. So how borax is prepared? When columnite is boiled with the aqueous solution of sodium carbonate, we are getting borax, and here the byproducts are calcium carbonate and calcium hydroxide. Okay, now let us see the equation of borax preparation. Look at the formula. What is given there? Ca2B6O11. That is the formula of columnite. And then Na2CO3. It is the formula of sodium carbonate. When they react together, we are getting borax. What is the formula of borax? Na2B4O7. Along with that, the byproducts are calcium carbonate and calcium hydroxide. What is the formula of calcium carbonate? CaCO3. And what is the formula of calcium hydroxide? CaOH twice. Okay, is it clear? So with this, the preparation of borax is over. Okay, now let us move on to the properties of borax. Okay, there are 4 properties given in your textbook. Let us see them one by one. Okay, the first chemical property we are going to see is basic nature. Okay, so what we are going to see now? Basic nature. Dear students, generally borax is basic in nature. Na2B4O7 borax, and it is basic in nature. But when it is dissolved in water, here it is given hot water. When dissolved in hot water, it is alkaline. Dear students, there is a minute difference between base and alkali. Alkalis are nothing but the water soluble bases are called as alkalis. So alkali is also a base, but it is soluble in water. Okay, so how the basic nature is explained? Borax is generally basic in nature. Then when it is dissolved in hot water, it is alkaline, and its alkaline nature can be explained through an equation. So look at the equation. Borax is taken Na2B4O7 and it is dissolved in water H2O. As a result, we are getting 2 components. What are they? One is boric acid H3BO3 and the one more is sodium hydroxide. What is the formula of sodium hydroxide? NaOH. Okay. So this is borax. When it is dissolved in water, we are getting boric acid and sodium hydroxide. And the formation of this sodium hydroxide indicates the alkaline nature of aqueous solution of borax. Is it clear, students? Yes. Dear students, here we have to remember an important one word. It is a bookmark one word, question number 1. There it is given the aqueous solution of borax is dash. What is the answer? It is basic in nature. Is it clear, students? What is the nature of aqueous solution of borax? It is basic in nature. Is it clear? Okay, now let us move on to the second chemical property of borax. The second chemical property is action of heat. Action of heat is nothing but we have to heat the borax. What is the formula of borax? Na2B4O7 10H2O. When it is heated, it forms transparent borax beads. Transparent means we know glassy like structure. Okay, so when we heat borax, what do we get? We are getting transparent borax beads. Okay, now let us see the equation. This is the equation of action of heat on borax. First, what is taken? Borax, hydrated form of the borax is taken, Na2B4O7 10H2O. When it is heated, okay, so when this borax is heated, what do we get? This is the transparent borax beads. Then when this transparent borax beads is further heated, what do we get? Sodium metaborate, NaBO2, along with the formation of boron 3 oxide, or we can say boron oxide, B2O3. Okay, so action of heat. When borax is heated, what do we get? We are getting transparent borax beads, and on further heating, this transparent borax beads is converted into sodium metaborate along with the formation of boron oxide. Okay. Okay, dear students, two chemical properties we have completed. Then let us move on to the chemical property number 3. And the third property is reaction with acids. Okay, so we are going to see how borax reacts with acids. Okay, when borax is allowed to react with acids, what do we get? The product is boric acid. What is the formula of boric acid? H3BO3 is the formula of boric acid. Okay, and the equation is given here. There are two acids we are going to take. The first one is hydrochloric acid and the second one is sulfuric acid. Okay, so look at this equation. Borax, Na2B4O7 plus water plus hydrochloric acid. So when all these things react together, as we have seen here, the product will be boric acid. What is the formula of boric acid? H3BO3 is the formula of boric acid, and the byproduct is sodium chloride. Okay, so how we can say, when borax is allowed to react with hydrochloric acid, the product is boric acid and the byproduct is sodium chloride. Let us see one more equation. This is the reaction of borax with sulfuric acid. So look at the equation. First, borax is taken, Na2B4O7, then 5 molecules of water, then sulfuric acid. What is the formula of sulfuric acid? H2SO4 is the formula of sulfuric acid. As a result, we get boric acid. What is the formula of boric acid? H3BO3, and the byproduct is sodium sulfate. What is the formula of sodium sulfate? Na2SO4. Okay, so with this, the reaction of borax with acids is over. There are two acids we have taken. One is hydrochloric acid and the one more is sulfuric acid, and in both the cases the product will be boric acid. Okay, okay, dear students, then let us see the next chemical property, that is reaction of borax with ammonium chloride. Do you know the formula of ammonium chloride? Yes, it is NH4Cl. Okay, so when borax is allowed to react with ammonium chloride, it forms boron nitride. What is the formula of boron nitride? Bn is the formula of boron nitride. Okay, let us look at the chemical equation. This is the chemical equation of reaction of borax with ammonium chloride. Here what we have taken: first borax, Na2B4O7, then ammonium chloride, NH4Cl. As a result, we get the product boron nitride, Bn. And here the byproducts are sodium chloride, NaCl, boron oxide, B2O3, and water molecule. Is it clear, students? So how we can conclude this? When borax is allowed to react with ammonium chloride, the product is boron nitride. Okay, then let us see the next chemical with this the chemical properties are over. There were 4 properties given, all the 4 we have completed. Then let us see the uses of borax. Okay, the first use of borax is it is used in the identification of colored metal ions, the colored metal ions like copper, chromium. So in their identification, what is used? Borax is used. Then the second use is in the manufacture of optical and borosilicate glass. So, or we can shortly say in the manufacture of some special types of glasses. Okay, so it is used in the manufacture of optical and borosilicate glass, enamels and glasses for pottery. So this is the second use of borax. And third one is it is used as a flux. About flux we have seen in lesson 1. So this compound borax can also be used as a flux in metallurgical process. And finally it is also acting as a food preservative. We know what is preservative. It is a chemical substance which is used to keep the food without getting spoiled. Okay, so these are the uses of borax. What are the uses given? It is used in the identification of colored metal ions, then in the manufacture of optical and borosilicate glass, enamels and glasses for pottery, and then it is used as a flux in metallurgy, and it is acting as a food preservative. Is it clear, students? Okay, so today in this video, what are the things we have seen? The first one we have seen is about borax. What is the formula of borax? Na2B4O7 is the formula of borax. We have seen about the preparation, properties and uses. Then preparation, it can be prepared from columnite. When columnite is allowed to react with sodium carbonate, we get what? We get borax. So in the properties, what are the things we have seen? First one is basic in nature. Generally borax is basic in nature, but when it is dissolved in hot water, it is alkaline. That we have seen, and this is the equation which is explaining the basic nature of borax. And the second chemical property is action of heat. So when it is heated, it forms transparent borax beads. On further heating, it forms sodium metaborate and boron oxide. Then chemical property number 3 is reaction with acids. When borax reacts with acids, the product is boric acid. What is the formula of boric acid? H3BO3. This is the chemical equation explaining the reaction of borax with acids. Here hydrochloric acid is taken. Then in the next equation sulfuric acid is taken. And finally the chemical property is reaction with ammonium chloride. So when borax reacts with ammonium chloride, the product is boron nitride. What is the formula of boron nitride? Bn is the formula of boron nitride, and this is the chemical equation of this property. And finally we have seen the uses of borax. How many uses given? There are 4 uses given. So with this video over. Dear students, in this video we have seen about borax, its properties and uses. So go through and learn well. Have a clear understanding about borax. Thank you.